Okay, so hello guys. As you can remember that tomorrow we did up to question number 2. So today we will start from question number 3. So let's see what question number 3 tells. So this one is the question number 3. So question number 3 tells that in the adjacent diagram AB is equals to 2 root 6. You can see that here AB is given 2 root 6 and AC is given 2 root 2 meter, and angle A it is given 90 degree as it is a right angle triangle, and it is told to find the angle B and angle C. So up to question number 2 we have found the sides when one side is given, but here one angle is given. We have to find two angles, that is the rest angles are angle B and angle C it is told to find, and also the sides are also given. See, AC and AB are also given. So let's see how to solve this. Okay, so you can see that I have drawn the figure on the board also. I have mentioned that AB is equal to 2 root 6 as it is given in the question, and AC is 2 root 2 meter, and angle A it is given 90 degree as it is right angle, and it is told to find angle B and angle A also and angle C also. So how to find angle B and angle C? So let's find angle B first. So see here angle B, to find angle B, see here AC is the perpendicular and AB is the base. So perpendicular by base if we do, that is AC by AB we do, if we do AC by AB, then what we will get? See, AC is perpendicular by base, so perpendicular by base, this means tan theta. So see, in place of theta we don't know any angle because we are taking angle B, so angle B it is told to find. So in place of theta we will write angle B, that means tan angle B is equals to AC by AB. AC by AB. Now see, AC is given, that is tan angle B is equals to AC. See, AC is 2 root 2 meter, so you write 2 root 2 meter divided by AB. So AB is 2 root 6, write 2 root 6. Now 2 and 2 will cancel. From here root 2 by root 6 you are getting, so root 6 can be written as root 2 multiply root 3. So root 2 and root 2 again will cancel, like this we will get 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3 means what? 1 by root 3 means tan 30 degree. So see here tan angle B is equals to tan 30 degree. So therefore angle B is equals to 30 degree. We have found angle B. So like this we have to find angles when two sides and one angle is given. Now let's see how to find angle C. So angle B we have got 30 degree. Angle B we have got 30 degree. Now see how to find angle C. So angle C, let me see here angle C we can find very easily, that is angle C will be equals to angle A minus angle B. So angle A means what? 90 degree minus angle B I have found 30 degree. So 90 degree minus 30 degree means 60 degree. Therefore angle C is equal to 60 degree. Therefore we have found angle B is equals to 30 degree, angle C is equals to 60 degree. So this is the solution of question number 3. I think you can understand. It's a very easy solution. Now let's see the solution of question number 4. So see, question number 4 is little different. Why? Because 1, 2 and 3, question number 1, 2 and 3, the question is still given, but the diagram is also given. But in question number 4, the diagram is not given. That means here you have to read the question very carefully and you have to draw the diagram in correct way. Without drawing the diagram you cannot solve the sum. So in this type of cases you have to draw the diagram in such a way that the sum is easy to you, and you have to know that how to draw, means how to read this question, means you have to read this question half. A vertical pole, that means you have to draw a pole in a straight way, and it's a vertical pole and it's 12 meter high. So in a part you have to read the question and then only you can draw the diagram. I am telling you how to draw the diagram. I am drawing it on the board also. See, here it is given a vertical pole 12 meter high. So it means it is a vertical pole and its height is 12 meter, and by certain conditions that part of the pole is broken, and the height and from where the pole is broken is 4 meter. It is given, see, 4 meter. The 5 of twisted means broken, the part which is broken, twisted. So the broken part will fall down. So that fall down part touches the ground. The fall down part touches the ground by making an angle with the ground. So it is told to find the angle that the pole is making with the ground. So let me see this example. See, let AC, this was the vertical pole, and from here it is broken. That means see here, from here, okay, leave this, I am doing it on the board, you can understand very easily. So you just see the question and see the board also. The question tells that a vertical pole 12 meter high. Read up to this first. It is question number 4. So vertical pole 12 meter high. That means this one is the vertical pole. This one is the vertical pole, vertically upward, vertical pole, and the height of this pole, this one is 12 meter. It is given. The height of this pole 12 meters. So this one is a pole. Okay. This one is the pole, and the height of the pole, it is given 12 meters. So this height is given 12 meters, and then this the pole is twisted from a height of 4 meters. See, the complete height is 12 meters. The complete height is 12 meters. But from 4 meters, the height of 4 meters, that means less than 12 and 4 meters. This is the 4 meter height. Let this height be the 4 meter. So from here, this part get twisted. That means this part get twisted downward. This part will broke, and this will move to the ground surface, touch the ground, and this will make an angle with the ground. See, this one is the broken part. This part is only broken. This part is broken down this way. From here it is broken. So broken, this will fall down at the ground level. So, and the ground is also there. So this part and this part is making an angle here. See, so this angle it is only told to find. See, the question tells that the twisted part with the ground, the angle made by the twisted part with the ground. So this one is the twisted part, and this one is the ground. So this one is the twisted part, this one is the ground, and in the middle there is an angle. So this angle we have to find out. And from here, this is the height. So this height we know it is 4 meter. 4 meter. This height up to here, not the complete height. Complete height is 12 meter. But from 4 meter height, the pole is broken. The pole is broken. Now see, let me name it. This is A, B, C, and this point is D. Now see very carefully. This part AD. So AD is only the broken down. AD is only the broken down. AD is only broken down. That means with the length of AD will be equal to the length of CD, because this line means what? This is the broken part of the pole. So this pole is broken down. That means what? The length of AD will be equal to the length of CD, because these two parts are same. This part is broken down. That is why I am telling this part and this part is same. So AD is equal to CD. We can write that AD is equal to CD. This is a condition we are getting. Why? Because it is twisted, broken. So this part is broken down. That means this part is equal to this part. This AD is equal to the hypotenuse. So you can say it as CD. So AD is equal to CD. Now, if I find AD, that means indirectly and directly also we are finding CD also, because AD is equal to CD. So AD, if we find a number that is 12 meter and 4 meter it is given. So if I find AD, then I can say that AD is equal to CD. So AD, what number we will get? CD also that meter. If I get AD 2 meter, then CD will be also 2 meter, because it is same. So see, how can we find AD? AD, how can we find? AD is 12. This complete height is 12. Complete height is 12. And this part from B to D, from B to A it is 12 meter, and from B to D it is 4 meter. Then what will be A to D? So AD will be found 8 is equals to sine, in place of theta we have to find angle C. So angle C. Now sine angle C, sine angle C is equals to 4 by 8 means what? 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are, so 1 by 2. 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 means sine 30 degree. Sine 30 degree. Therefore angle C is equals to 30 degree. Now at last you have to write, therefore the angle made by the twisted part of the pole with the ground is 30 degree. So this is the solution, and let's move to our next solution. So now let's see how to solve question number 5. Let's see what question number 5 tells first. The top of a 12-meter long vertical post is tied by a rope. So there is a 12-meter long vertical post, as we did in question number 4, a vertical pole. Same way we have to draw a vertical post. Just here pole is replaced by post, is tied by a rope. The top of the vertical pole is tied by a rope, and the other end of the rope is fixed with the ground, and the rope which is fixed with the ground and the ground level makes an angle 60 degree. Given, see, 60 degree it is given. Now it is told to find the length of the rope. Let's see how to find this. So you can see that I have drawn the figure also in the board. That is, from here you see AB is a vertical post, AB is a vertical post, and from here this is a rope. This part, the top of the pole is tied by a rope. It is given in the question only. So it is tied by the rope, and the other end of the rope is fixed with the ground. This rope can't go this side because here it is, here no ground is there, the ground should be in the downward. So from here to here the rope is fixed. This is the end of the rope. So from here to here, this length it is told to find. And see, this length of the rope and the ground level makes an angle 60 degree. So it is also given 60 degree. Now see how to find the length of the rope when one side is given and one angle is given, and here this is 90 degree, angle B is 90 degree. Let's see how to solve this. So angle C is 90 degree I have told. So here also I have to write that AB be the vertical post. Let AB be the vertical post, and AC be the length of the rope, and BC be the ground level, Now see how to find AC. See, from here AC we don't know, but AB we know. So AC we have to find by the side given, that is AB. See, AC is the hypotenuse, and AB is perpendicular. So hypotenuse by perpendicular means cosec theta. Now cosec theta means what? 60 degree given, 60 degree is equal to AC. AC we don't know, we have to find AC by AB. So AB we know 12 meter. Now see, cosec 60 degree means what? AC is equals to cosec 60 degree means what? Cosec 60 degree means 2 by root 3, and here AC by 12, so 12 will be multiplied by 2. This we will get. So AC is equals to 24 by root 3. See, in this case root 3 can't be in the denominator. I think you can remember we did a process that how to avoid root in the denominator, that is rationalization. So here you have to rationalize the denominator. How to rationalize the denominator? You have to multiply here root 3 and up also root 3. This way we do the rationalization process. Now see, 24 root 3 divided by 3, root 3 to root 3 will 3. So 24 root 3 means what? 24 into root 3, the approx value of root 3, you remember it is 1.732 divided by 3. So 3 8 is the 24, and from here if you multiply you will get from here you will get 13.856 meter. So this was the AC. Therefore the length of the rope is 13.856 meter. So this is the solution of question number 5. So today up to this. Let's see tomorrow from the Next question, we will solve next question from tomorrow. Within one day you can't remember so many things. Up to this you just practice. From tomorrow we will start next sums. Thank you. Yes, BD. So AB is 12 minus BD is 4. So it will be 8. That means AD we are getting 8. It is AD we are getting 8 meter. That means see AD we get 8. This part we get 8. This part we get 8. That means this part also is 8, because these two parts are same. This part also 8, and this part is 4, and this is the angle, this is the 90 degree. Now see, we are done. If up to here you can understand, then the solution is very easy to you. So see here, BC we don't know. Don't find BC by Pythagoras theorem now. You can solve it directly. How can you solve? See here, in this type of questions you have to write. But you have to write that AB is the vertical pole. You have to write let AB be the vertical pole. Let AB be the vertical pole. BD be the height of the pole from where it is twisted. From where it is twisted. The twisted part you can write it is CD. CD is the twisted part. CD is the twisted part. BC is the ground level. BC is the ground level. And BD we have written, and AD is the broken part. So this you have to write. In this type of questions you have to write this is a paragraph. You can say this you have to write paragraph. This is the main problem of this sums. You have to write so much. Though you can do this directly, but you have to write. This is the rule of this type of sums. Now you see. Okay, so now you see how to find angle C. You have to write this and then you have to solve the sum. See here, angle C we know. From here you see BD we know. BD is 4 meter, and we have found CD also. That is 8 meter. 8 meter. So BD by CD, that is what? Perpendicular by hypotenuse. So perpendicular is what? BD. Perpendicular is BD by hypotenuse is DC. Now see, perpendicular and hypotenuse is we know sin theta. Now BD we know 4, by DC we have found 8.